Good morning, Kenya. Again, this is the mid-morning show right here at Farmers Media. Kama kawaida, every single Monday to Friday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Join us. Me, Zaitun Ali.
And me, Masike Munto.
And definitely David Kagina.
Yes. We're joined by a third guest of ours.
Yes.
A guest host. Guest of honor, CEO.
Guest of honor,
Tumekumisi kwa isho sana. Have you been?
I've been well. Glad to join. There was to add some testosterone to the show. Gender balance.
Okay.
Sasa hii two thirds sasa imekuwa opposite.
Ati imekuwa opposite. Oh. Please don't worry. Aki, we are so happy to have him in studio, by the way.
Yeah, we are.
Kama kawaida, it is a very chilly morning outside there. Leo
Watch it.
kumenyesha. I think farmers, this is it. Tupande. Farmers, this is it sasa.
This is a sign it's going to be raining.
A whole week. Mfululizo
jana nilibebwa na maji.
Hata Kitengela. Hey.
Kitengela first.
Kwanza Kitengela.
Mimi sijaiona hiyo shamba ikikaa vizuri hivyo. It's looking good yani. Maji kila mahali. So I think farmers, this is it. And today we are actually going to talk about an amazing topic. But before then, remember Baka na nyongo. Nilikuwa naenda kuwadanganya inaonekana. Baka na nyongo.
Danganya sababu.
The social media handles kama kawaida is Farmers Media on Facebook, on Instagram at Farmers with a Z, and also on Twitter we are at Farmers Media. Kumbuka we are live at YouTube, on YouTube now,
right now,
and on Facebook. So catch this at every single Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Now, ukihata, remember we also upload the video later on after the show, so you can get each and every information on our social media handles. Karibuni to the show, and yes, my co-host.
Yes,
the topic. Oh my God, today.
But producer anatuzanga mapema.
Kabla tuiseme mpaka watu washajua. Yes, we're going to talk about pest control and pest and diseases control in your farm.
Yes.
A very huge challenge to most of the farmers. Aki ya Mungu eti my plant is looking like this, sijui imeumwa na nini. Na nimeona kwa hii leo, kesho nimeona kwa zingine mbili. We don't know what is happening. The entire farm. Is anyone's onions looking like this? Tomato za nani zinakaa kama hizi zangu. So this we want to just take a look at some of the pests and diseases that affect our plants. How to know this is a disease, how to know this is dangerous, and also how to prevent it from happening next time, at least to make your crops looking healthy, especially this time of the rain where we are expecting mad produce. So I hope you're going to enjoy, get informed. Also on the social media handles, Africa Farmers Club, you can holler at us anytime, post anything there. Any you as a farmer, whatever is disturbing you in your farm, whatever you've experienced, you can share with us and other farmers right there on that platform. That is where actually we get to know what is affecting you as a farmer, and we get to address it right here on the Farmers Media. Yes, on the mid-morning show.
Where we do what? Where we connect, learn, and grow as we tell the story of an African farmer.
Okay.
Yes. So we are telling your story.
Nataka kupeana story ya Australian farmer. Nitapeleka wapi?
Let's as we tell the story of a farmer.
Yes.
As we tell the story of a farmer.
Mnajua kwa Mayolo.
Yo, okay.
Mayolos, you know. So let me just ask a question. How do you look for a pest?
You look at it.
Unaangalia. Unaangalia.
Open your eyes.
And you open your eyes and make sure you see.
That is one answer, actually, of the things that we're going to talk about. How to now scout for pests. Visualize. Visual. Enda tu angalie. Scout tu kiangalia one bit at a time. Another way how you can do it is actually
using hand lens. Tukusoma hiyo. Unaangalia, but that's for researching. Because sasa utaangalia hand lens for 5 acres of land.
But there are some who have
these are for small insects, the mites and such.
That cannot be seen like outside like that. And
or those 2 eggs, the insects, the eggs from the insects, you can actually see them using the hand lens.
Before now,
because the visual now you can't see them.
Actually thinking how many farmers have
hand lenses? That's a good question.
Exactly. Ndio maana wanakuja kurealize when imekulwa at a later stage. That is now the problem, because but nowadays even not even the handlers, nimeona watu people are scouting with the drones even.
Drones, smart farming.
Imagine technology. That is where technology is taking us right now. Drones are doing an amazing job to look for diseases and all that. Come I saw Mr. Noah doing that on his farm. Yes, with the drones, and actually we have some of the footages. I'm sure you see them on our feelers each and every single time. Yes, on how just the farm is looking. Alafu pia inatupatia ilikuwa sort of content, but still helped him in knowing which kind of pests and diseases
is affecting which part of the farm.
Exactly. So that is it. So how to look for pests? Are pieces of the plant being eaten by an insect? That is one thing you need to know. Is it an insect? Is it an insect ama ni gani ingine zinakulanga? Is the damage that's the first thing you need to check. And also, is the damage increasing as time goes by?
Yeah, so that means you have to do it again frequently.
Exactly. Leo umeiona, kesho
tena
umeona kwa zingine, inaendelea ikiongezeka. So those are the things that you need to see also. Another thing is, are friendly insects keeping pests under control?
What are some of these?
There are some of the insects that are not friendly, that are really just causing harm in your farm, but there are some
that are helping you solve the problem.
Exactly. So are they friendly? Yes, that's another thing you need to ask yourself. And is it a pest, a friend,
or harmless?
Exactly. Is it harmless? Is it beneficial to your farm? Is it harmless? Is it just there to pass time and fly away? Or is it a pest? So those are the things you need to ask yourself before now saying, I am now infested by pests, or my crops are now infested by pests. Yes, so those are the things.
That means also the farmer has to be, well aware of akiona mdudu, and they know what insect this
which
is.
insect
exactly.
it is.
They need to be well aware. If not, that's why you see these support groups. You can also even send pictures, and you get the professional to tell you, this one I've seen it before, so and I feel
it's harmless.
It's harmless. I feel that this one apana
ukiacha itakuletea losses.
Exactly. So those are the things that you need to scout. So just monitor your crop for symptoms every single time. You need to be aware. You need to be keen as a farmer. Monitor each and every single time, even if it's not you, the person who is handling the farm. Make sure you check each and every time. So you check for things like, some of the things you might be able to check for ni kama leaf discoloration. It was green, now it's yellow, or it was green, now it's brown at some portions, and some of the portions iko kawaida so yes, those are some of the things that you need to check as well. Is signs, are they looking like they have mildew, or are they looking powdery kidogo
on the surface?
Yes, on the surface. Exactly. So that is all. That one can also cause an alarm. You can check for that. Yes, and it actually requires for you to scout for pests in your farm. It requires you to scout your field for insect activity, including maybe the presence of the eggs that you're saying. You check with the lens and all, and also the underside of the leaf. You can also check. Zingine zinajificha huko chini. Unaweza ona juu iko sawa, but
chini.
Yes, make sure you also check the under. Yes, and see how.
Because maybe some are hiding from beneath the leaf.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To holes. Also check for holes over there
some
on the
holes.
leaves and all. Yes. So those are the things you need also to check for. So I'm sure it is very easy for a farmer
to monitor and find out about pests in their farm.
Yes.
Actually, it's also important to record the scale, depending on the population size of the pest. If it's this portion of land, has it spread further, or is it just there? Is it spreading? Yeah. It's actually very important to monitor. This way, you're going to know that how far have they gone. Actually, it makes your work easier. Maybe while spraying the pesticides, you know that up to this point there are more. From here, I'm just going to spray the pesticide to prevent it.
Oh, that's a good one. And a question that we wanted to ask the viewers out there, if you listening is what kind of pests and diseases are maybe affecting your farm currently. So you can share with us. Maybe you can share with pictures and on our pages, Farmers Media, on Facebook, on Instagram, and also the African Farmers Club. You can do it on Facebook as well. Just send a picture. Maybe you have a problem and all.
Yeah.
Because now you remember we were mentioning about Plantix. We keep on mentioning about Plantix all the time. An application that can even help you scout for
as a farmer.
Exactly.
With a smartphone.
Take a picture if you have a smartphone. Take a picture and then now just put it in the app, and then itakwambia this is this type of crop and it's being affected by this kind of disease. And this maybe is what you need to do. Yeah, so it gives a solution. So if you have any picture or anything, you can just post it over there. We see, and we can see how to help you now be able to identify what kind of pests. And actually, that actually brings us to something that we keep on talking about with markup. Kagina.
Yes. So we've talked, about the use of pesticides.
Exactly.
And there's something very essential that Mercy has mentioned. She's mentioned about studying your farm, so you can understand up to where you're supposed to be, spraying the pesticides.
Yes.
And markup is running a campaign, on the safe use of pesticide. And among the precautions that are very essential when it comes to usage of pesticides is understanding how much the dosage of just how much you're supposed to be using on what amount of land, such that you do not overuse again the pesticide, and again you use the right concentration, such that it is not too dilute, so that it doesn't kill the pest.
Exactly. They keep on there, then you're saying it's not working.
It's not working. Yes, so they have a campaign, Soma Label, hashtag Soma Label.
Soma Label, that's a good one.
Where you want to identify, the pesticide that you're using.
Yes.
You also have to clearly identify, they have instructions on the label. So you read the instructions as well on how to apply these pesticides. So because dawa bora mazao
bora, and that's actually the hashtag, and you can find them also at Markup Kenya on Facebook, on Instagram. You can also check out their website. They have proper solutions actually to each and every pests that you're going through. Yao ni the chemical way of now killing. We will check and look into the different methods of now controlling the pest. So for this one, for Markup, it's majorly the chemicals, but they are really, really good on your plant. As it affect, like you need to be 100% sure that you've also tried and tested, and they are really working. Honestly, yes. So and even as we go on, something that we want to just check is maybe what are some of the best ways to control both pests and diseases and keep the plants healthy before we even go to the solution, now to the pesticides. What is just some of the best ways to now control?
One, actually, it starts from having a healthy